Hello, it's me. I'm in my truck. Uh, oh yeah. My job is like, they give me a fucking short run, and I have to spend the night in my truck for a short run. So, that's what's going on. Yeah, about me, I like wearing tie dye. I'm more of like a hippie type in a way. I'm like, yeah, I love hippie types. I love sci fi movies, I like I don't know. For me, it's kind of weird because occasionally eat meat, not all the time. And become a vegetarian. I let myself go because of my ex. My ex was like me. She was transgender, and she's like 10 years older than I was. So it's like she has a real girl. She has a girlfriend or a wife now. She's married. So it's like Yeah, most of my depression was her. Most of my anger was her. Most of my, I don't know. I just lost it. You know. I kind of lost it. Since she left me. We started out as best friends. Me and my ex, we were best friends at first. You know, she hit on me really. Back then I was like 100 and I was skinny. I was like 150, 140 pounds, And I was transitioning during that time, so it's like, yeah, it's just everything just, I don't know. I mean, we had a great, me and my ex, we had almost a perfect relationship, you know? Yeah, I was dedicated to her in a way. But I got tired of her being clingy at the same time, so I was like, me with crazy people. I don't know. I do like. I don't know. I don't know. For me, it's kind of weird because my ex was a Christian. You know, my ex was a fucking Christian, and it's like that's why I hate Christians so much because my ex was a Christian. Religious people. I never liked religion because I was forced into religion. You know, my parents were Catholic. Catholic is like, gonna be, it's so boring. Oh, you read the same shit all the time. You repeat, sit, kneel, bow, pray, knee, sit, kneel, bow, pray. All that bullshit. Yeah. Ever since she, you know, she walked. I don't know. She walked away from me because she's afraid I might walk away from her. I never do. I didn't want to walk away from her. I never wanted to walk away from her. I wanted to take care of her. That's all I wanted to do. It's just fucking. I don't know. Just yeah, yeah. It's funny. I do like being single. I'm an introvert. What do you expect? I'm a fucking. You know, I, I'm asexual. Really. I mean, sex is not a big deal for me. You know. Not all transgender are pervs. I've been raped by a couple of transgender girls, you know, kind of like turned me off. And then now, for me, it's kind of, I don't know. Now I have this thing, it's like, I'm going through phases in my life. You know, I've been searching what is the meaning of life, you know? And I realized life is really bullshit. That's how I look at life, you know? Life is so much bullshit, you know? It's like everybody has a package based on money, you know? It's like they all have a package based on money. Yeah, that's the way it is for me. It's like, you know, there's this girl named Rosie. She's like a she's been great with me. She's a real girl. She's real nice. I like her. You know, she happened to be a Christian. It's funny. What's funny about me is I track religious people. You know, I'm a really easy person to get along with. To be honest, you know, like I said, I'm like the hippie type. You know, I'm like the I get along with people. You know, people don't see that. That's the problem. They assume because all these videos that you see, you know, is really who I really am. You know, I can't speak to people, so I have to fucking make videos to express myself. You know, because people they don't like to hear the shit I like that I like to talk about. You know, they wouldn't believe the shit that I talk about. You know, it's like it's funny about the metaphysical world. It's like human beings are vulnerable in the metaphysical world. You know, I realize that now. It's like you could take advantage in the metaphysical world too. You know, because we already found out that there was a couple people who's been chained up in the metaphysical world because they don't want that certain person to come out and be who that person is, you know? Really strong, you know? And and I want to know, because I don't know, for me it's kind of weird because the metaphysical world is, is humanity's vulnerability, you know? You can't do nothing about it in the metaphysical world unless you know exactly what you're looking at, which I'm trying to learn about the metaphysical world, you know, I mean, the world, we're living multi dimensions, you know, multi dimensions, multi different realities, and all that shit, you know, and you call it imagination, you know, really. What is imagination? That's what I always question all the time, you know? What is imagination? You know, this reality here, you know, this is imagination right here. You know, you live in your imaginary world with the imaginary economy, with imaginary money, with imaginary, you know, your imaginary life, so called, and you're living in an imaginary hell, you know? So imagine a world that we don't even see that's that leaves us vulnerable. You know, we are vulnerable. I found out that we are very vulnerable in multi different worlds, multi different dimensions. You know, even this world. You know, for me with my ex, it's like there's always something. You know, in this world. This world is always something. There's always something negative that always comes with it, all the time. There's always something negative. It's all related to money. All the negativity is related to money. You know, bills, everything. It just it's hard. I deal with it. But I'm sick of it at the same time, and the people I look at every day are just pretty fucked up people. Fucking psychopaths. Now we got psychopaths. There's wants World War III. We have psychopaths. Your leaders are all clones. Your leaders are all fucking clones. The non-humans. That control everything about what we are, anyways. So, call me fucking crazy. I don't give a fuck. I think humanity is fucking crazy. They're insane. They just love fear. It's fucking bullshit. That's how I feel. Yeah. Oh yeah. I think being a vegetarian is pretty hard, so I'm slowly cutting down on everything. Trying to get back to my old weight again. Hopefully, it's gonna take a while. Okay, thank you. Goodbye.